Hello friends, how are you? I hope all is fine and healthy. Myself Arvind Kumar. Today I will discuss introduction to bioinformatics uh, according to icar asrb net bioinformatics second unit introduction to C programming language. Myself Arvind Kumar. In this second lecture we have discussed programming language. First of all, we have discussed programming in C, second, array and pointer, third, variables, fourth, procedure and function, fifth, standard controls, and so on. Last, I will discuss bio Perl module. First of all, I will discuss C programming language. C is a mid-level structure-oriented programming language used in general purpose programming developed by Daniel Rich at Bell Lab, the USA between 1969 to 1973. Use of C programming language. And here given some use of C programming language. First of all, database development, language interpretation, third, compiler and assembles, fourth, operating system development, fifth, system driver development, and last, word processor development. Advantage of C programming language. C is the building block of many other programming language. C written in C, sorry, programming written in C are highly portable. Several standard functions are there like in built that can be used in developed program. C programs are collections of C library functions and it also easy to add functions to the C library. C modules structure function make code debugging, maintenance and testing easier. Disadvantage of C. C does not provide object oriented programming concept OOP. There are no concept of namespace in C. C does not provide binding or whipping up of data in single unit. C does not provide constructor and deconstructor. Next, identifier in C. In C, identifier are name given the different entity such as constant, variables, structure, functions, etc. For example, int amount semicolon double total balance semicolon. In the above example, amount and total balance are identifier and int and double are keywords. Rule of identifier. An identifier are only have alphanumeric characters as for a small abc, capital abc, numeric 0 to 9, letter and digit, and underscore symbols. Identifier name must be unique. The first character must be an alphabet or underscore. You cannot use a keyword as an identifier. Only the first 31 characters are significant. It must not contain white space. Identifiers are case sensitive keywords. The C language keywords must be your information because you cannot use them as a variable name. For example, Hutch include studio.h, mean underscore bracket, curly bracket, float a comma b semicolon, print bracket double dot showing how keywords are used, return answer close semicolon. In the above program, float and return are keywords. The float is used to declare variables, and return used to return an integer type given in this program. Constant. Constant are like a variables concept that their value never change during execution and define. For example, hash include studio.h mean curly bracket constant int space side space 10 semicolon enter int space area semicolon enter area is equal to side into side is equal to side square semicolon printf bracket the area of the square with side is equal to percentage d is percentage d sequence dot unit space comma side comma area semicolon curly bracket. Constant are categorized into basic type numerical constant and character constant. Numerical constant are divided into two subpart integer constant and real constant. Character constant divided into three type single character constant, string constant and backslash character constant. Secondary constant array, first of all array, second pointer, third structure, fourth union and fifth enum. Types of operators in C programming language. There are 7 types of operators in C programming language. First of all, arithmetic operators, second relational operators, third logical operators, fourth assignment operator, fifth increment and decrement operator, next conditional operator, next bitwise operator and last special characters. In C programming, there are 3 types of data types: primary data types, derived data types and user defined data type. First of all, I will discuss primary data type as a built-in. As for example, void, comma, int इंटीजर के लिए char, कैरेक्टर के लिए डबल के लिए एंड फ्लोट पॉइंट वैल्यू के लिए. Derived data type array, references and pointer. User defined data type structure, union and enumeration. Here given the code for data types. Hash include studio.h enter int main enter curly bracket int a is equal to 4000 positive integer data type. Float b is equal to 5.2324 semicolon forward slash float data type. This is the float data type. char space c is equal to z semicolon dash on the dash character data type. Log d is equal to 41657 log positive integer data type. Log e is equal to minus 21556 semicolon forward slash log minus negative integer data type. Int f is equal to minus 185 semicolon forward slash negative integer data type. Short g space g is equal to 130 semicolon is forward slash short plus positive data type. And double I is equal to 4.12 something semicolon forward slash double float data types and close the curly bracket. Variables. In C programming language, variables is the memory located. First of all, variables. Variables are memory locations, stored area. Second, variables value may change during the execution. Third, operating system to reserve a piece of memory with that variable name. Fourth, a variable name cannot of capital letter A to Z, lower letter. Small a to z digit 0 से 1 and the underscore characters. The first character must be a letter or underscore. Sixth, blank space cannot be used in a variable name. Seventh, a special character like hash, dollar are not allowed. 8. C keywords cannot be used in variable name. 9. Variable name are case sensitive. 10. Variable of the variables can be numerical or alphabetic. 11. Variables type can be character, integer, float, double or void. Void is a null value. Next, function. In C programming, a function is a block of code that perform a specific task. All executable code reside within a function, return a value and control to calling function or code. There are four types of functions in C programming language. Functions with no argument or no return value. Function with no argument and with return value. Function with argument and no return value. Function with argument and with return value. Here you have looked at this picture. Function are divided into two, library and user defined functions. Function invoke a part of an expression. Most certain a return exclude in the header. Must return a value using the return exclusion. Can also return one or many value with the help of out and in parameter. For example, main char cat and a small bracket memcpy dot. Main is the main functions, char cat string concatenate functions and memcpy is equal to memory copy. Here given strcpy small bracket close and open and close s1 comma s2 is equal to copy string 2 into string 1. strcat close and open and close small bracket s1 and s1 comma s2 concatenate string s2 onto the string 1 str len s1 return the length of string 1 char cmp close and open and close s1 and s2 return 0 if s1 and s2 are the same, less than 0 if s1 is less than s2 and greater than if 0 is s1 is greater than s2. str character open and close s1 ch return a pointer to the first occurrence of character ch in string s1. str, close and open and close s1 and s2, return a pointer to first occurrence of string s2 in string s1. Procedure: it is an independent code module that fulfills some concrete task and is referenced within a large body of source code. Execute as a SQL statement. Do not contain return exclude in the header. Can return none, one or many value within the help of out and in out parameters. Here loop. There are three types of loop. First of all, I will discuss a while loop, for loop and do while loop. While loop, repeat a statement or group of a statement with a given condition is true. It tests the condition before executing the loop body. For loop, execute a sequence of a statement multiple times and abbreviation the code that manage the loop variables. Do while loop. It is more like a while statement, except that the test and condition at the end of the loop body. Loop control statement, break statement, continue statement and go to statement. First of all, break statement. Terminate the loop or switch statement and transfer execution to the statement immediately following the loop or switch. Second, continue statement. Cause the loop as a skip the reminder of its body and immediately retest it condition prior to retearing. Third, go to statement. Transfer control to the label statement. Here you will look at here in while loop, condition is true. If condition is true, the file is executed, and condition is false, the file is not executed. Here this command we have looked at here. And for loop, hatch include stereo.h int mean small bracket curly bracket for loop for a this semicolon this for a in 10 and a plus plus print a curly bracket print f open a small bracket comma this loop while return forever dot backward slash n close small bracket comma semicolon curly bracket close return 0 semicolon curly bracket close. String operation. String are actual one-dimensional array of characters terminated by the null characters. As I show on backward slash 0. This is null terminated string contains the characters that comprise the string followed by the null. They are given hello character getting 6 characters HELLO, then space comma null characters. So here index in this picture you have looked at here variables HELLO and null value given here. First of all, first value is located index 0, is a starting index 0, and each variables located a memory is called address, is there in 0 into 2 3 4 5 1. E is located into 0 into 2 3 4 5 2, adds on. Call by value. The call by value method of passing argument to a function copy the actual value of an argument into the formal parameters of the function. In this case, change made to the parameter inside the function have no effect on the argument. C programming by default use call by value to pass argument. It means the code with the function cannot alter the argument used to call by function. For example, swap. Call by reference. The call by reference method The call by reference method of passing argument to a function copy the address of an argument into the formal parameter. Inside the function, the address is used to access the actual argument used in the call. It means the change made to the parameter affect the passage argument. To pass a value by reference, argument pointer are passed to the function just like any other value. For example, swap. Output before swap value of a is equal to 10 is given in this code. Hatch include studio.h int main small bracket close and open and close curly bracket open location variable definition for the int is equal to 100, int b is equal to 200, print before swap value of a percentage d, this code and given and return here output. In this output we have looked at here the value before swap value a is 100 and before swap value of b is equal to 200. After swap value is changed in a is equal to 200 and after swap value is equal to b is equal to 100. File handling in C. All file represent a sequence of bytes regardless of it being a text file or a binary file. C programming language provide access on high level functions as well as low level functions called to handle file on your storage device. This chapter will take you through the important call for the management. There are 4 types of file handling. First of all, open file, second close file, third writing a file, fourth reading a file. First of all, open file. Are you using f open small bracket open and close? In given code, file space star f open small bracket open constant space character space star space file name comma constant space char space star space mode close small bracket semicolon. Are you function using? Then second, close a file, f close. In this code we have using closing a file int f close small bracket open and close file space star fp semicolon. Write in a file f put c in f put c open small bracket int c file space star fp space close small bracket semicolon. Reading a file f gets char space star f gets open small bracket space char space star buf comma space int space n comma space file space star fp close small bracket semicolon. Mode and descriptions of file handling are open and execute text file for reading purpose. W open to text file for writing. If it does not exist, then a new file is created. Here your program will start writing constant from the programming of the file. A open a text file for writing in appending mode. If it does not exist, then a new file is created. Here your program will start appending constant in the existing file constant. Small r plus open a text file for both reading and writing. Next, small w plus open a text file with reading and writing. It file truncate. The file is 0 length. It is exist. Without create a file if not does not exist. A plus small a plus open a file text file for both reading and writing. It create a file. If it does not exist, the reading will start from the beginning, but writing cannot be appended. In here, overview of object oriented programming language. In C programming, this paradigm describes a real life system. Their interactions are among real objects. It models application